In breaking news coming in from Pakistan, it has reacted for the first time to Tahabur Rana's extradition. Pakistan's Ministry of External Affairs said that they had convened Pakistan's position regarding Rana's Canadian nationality. As far as their documents are concerned, he did not apply to renew his Pakistani documents for over the past 2 decades. We'll comment more in due course of time. And for more on this, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is joining us live on the phone. Anas, what can you tell us about this situation?
Well, today was the first time when the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson and officially commented with regards to Tahabur Rana's extradition. And in response to a question, when it was asked that what does Pakistan have to say on Tahabur Rana's extradition, given that he is of Pakistan's origin and a dual national and a financier of the 26/11 attacks, the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson gave a limited response, and Shafqat Ali Khan in response said that Tahabur Rana has not renewed Pakistani documents in over 2 decades and that his Canadian nationality is very clear. He said that they will say and respond in due course of time, but in an apparent shift or in an apparent distance, Pakistan has said that Tahabur Rana's Canadian nationality is very clear and that he has not renewed his Pakistani documents in over 2 decades. Diksha?
Right. Thanks, Anas, for bringing us that report. And moving on, Indian security agencies are bracing for the arrival of 26/11 Mumbai attacks accused Tahabur Rana. Rana is expected to reach India today after his extradition from the United States. Security has also been beefed up at several locations in Delhi, including the Patiala House Court, Tihar Jail and airports in National Capital Region. Delhi Police Special Cell has been put on high alert and SWAT commandos have been deployed at the airport. Now, according to reports, the National Investigation Agency has requested the Special Cell to send a jail van along with the pilot escorts. Meanwhile, India's Home Minister has appointed Advocate Narendra Maan as Special Public Prosecutor for the NIA case. Rana is likely to be sent to judicial custody once he is in Delhi and will be produced before a court via a video link. Sources earlier told Beyond that a team of intelligence officials are escorting Rana after him obtaining his custody. The team was sent to the United States to bring Rana to India after all the legal formalities for his extradition were completed. The development comes after the US Supreme Court denied Rana's plea seeking an emergency stay on his extradition. The court's order had cleared the way for his handover to India. Rana is known to be associated with Pakistani-American terrorist David Coleman Headley, who is one of the key conspirators of the 26/11 attacks. Well, Headley has allegedly conducted a recce of Mumbai before the attacks by posing as an employee of Rana's immigration consultancy.
ये जो ना इतना बड़ा हमला दुनिया में कहीं नहीं हुआ, इतने हमारे देश के और विदेशों के भी निर्दोष लोगों को उस हमले के अंदर मारा और जिस बर्बरता के साथ मारा उसकी मैं दास्तान चैनल पर नहीं कर सकता हूं। तो मुझे तो खुद जो है ना आज वही मंजर सामने नज़र आ रहा, रोंगटे खड़े हो रखे हैं और बहुत खुशी है। एक ऐसे बड़े जो है ना आतंकवादी को मैं कहूँगा यहाँ लाया जा रहा है और उसको जो है ना आज जब सज़ा मिलेगी, जब उसको फांसी लटकाया जाएगा तो तब जो है ना देश के अंदर एक खुशी की लहर होगी और ये आतंकवाद ही नहीं पाकिस्तान के मुंह के ऊपर भी तमाचा है।
And for more on this, Beyond's correspondent Dharamjot Kaur is joining us live from NIA headquarters in New Delhi. Dharamjot, what can you tell us?
Well, Diksha, I'm here outside the NIA headquarters. I've been here for a couple of hours now, but as you rightly mentioned, the plane carrying Tahabur Rana, who has been accompanied by top Indian officials, is in the Indian airspace. It's expected to land in just a few minutes from now. And once Tahabur Rana touches the Indian soil, sources are telling us that he will be taken to here, the headquarters first, after which he will be lodged in a special cell at the Tihar jail. Now, with respect to where this heads from here, it's going to be a long-drawn process, Diksha. It remains to be seen for how long there is an interrogation process that's carried out. 4 top police officials have been appointed to interrogate Tahabur Rana. After that, there will be a trial that will be undertaken, and Tahavur Rana will be put on the stand as he is one of the biggest accused in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. But from where I am right now, Diksha, as you can see, the entire area here at the NIA headquarters has been cordoned off. There are barricades on all entry and exit points. So much so to the extent that the nearest metro station's exit has also been shut to ensure minimal movement of the public. At the moment, there are only security officials from the police, from other security agencies, and only media personnel who have been allowed. And that, that is also limited to just the front of the NIA headquarters. Every other entry has been barricaded completely. So it is still not clear which airport that the flight that's carrying Tahavur Rana will land on. As we've been seeing since morning, security has been beefed up on many airports. The Indira Gandhi International Airport, the Palam Air Base, the Hindon Air Base, all of them have been cordoned off. Officials are not willing to reveal the exact time and location because this is a very sensitive matter. It's a very high-level accused who has been brought back to India. So the matter has been kept under wraps for security reasons, Diksha.
Right, Dharamjot. And can you tell us a little more about what is expected to happen after Tahavur Rana reaches India?
Well, Diksha, like I said, it's going to be a long, drawn process. As I mentioned before, once he reaches, there's a certain protocol that has to be followed. Once he is in custody of the NIA, there will be a medical examination that will be undertaken to ensure his physical and mental fitness. After which, there is going to be a process of interrogation. How long that will go on for is unknown. On the legal front, as you rightly mentioned, the Ministry of Home Affairs last evening issued a notification announcing that a special public prosecutor has been appointed for the next 3 years for Tahavur Rana's trial. Also, as I mentioned earlier this morning, the trial court of Mumbai has sent over case files on the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks to the Patiala court in Delhi. So the case is expected to be expedited. It's been a long wait to reach this point, Diksha, but it remains to be seen when the trial begins because a lot of steps, a lot of protocol has to be followed before we reach that stage, Diksha.
Right, Dharamjot, and it has been a long extradition process to bring Rana to India. Now talk to us about this diplomatic win for India.
Well, Diksha, it indeed is a big diplomatic win for India. Like you mentioned, it's been 17 long years that India has been waiting to extradite Tahavur Rana from the US and bring him back on Indian soil to be tried for the ghastly terror attack that rocked Mumbai back in 2008. Now, the entire deal between India and US was expedited in the past few months. In January, we saw that the NIA had put in a request for court documents in India to be transferred between Mumbai to Delhi. Then we had, when President Trump took over in the US, we had shortly after that the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi visiting the US, after which Trump had announced during the visit that Tahavur Rana, the evil man as he called him, will be extradited to India, where he will be tried for all the accusations that have been levied against him. Now, the reason why this is a big diplomatic win is not just for the amount of time that it took, Diksha, it's also because of the scale of the attack. India has never seen an attack like the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack that took place in 2008. We lost 166 innocent people, civilians, police personnel, other security officials. We saw 56 hours of absolute terror in the financial capital of India back then. And Tahavur Rana has been accused of being playing a critical role in this entire attack taking place, Diksha. He's been accused of facilitating, the travel and arrangements and facilitating David Coleman Headley for when he was here in Mumbai to conduct his entire recce, to set the entire ball rolling on the attack that took place 17 years ago. So it's definitely a big win for Indian diplomacy. It's also, a big chapter where closure can finally begin for people who witnessed the entire tragedy, the horror back in 2008.
Right, that was Dharamjot Kaur joining us from New Delhi. Thank you, Dharamjot, for getting us the latest update on the situation. And it's needless to say, we will be closely monitoring as and when the updates reach us throughout the day.